right, final question for both of you. What was the best thing about your Shadowhunters experience? Fans, etc. is in brackets.
Right. All right,
Curtis.
Okay, well, there's a lot of things. First of all, let me just go right out. I mean, the question's kind of read in a way, and I get it, is it this or the fans? For me, it was the fans. For me, listen, before we even shot a single scene, and it was probably maybe in the first week when they finally kind of trickled out that I was going to be in this thing, and they put it on IMDb. You know, my Twitter following went from 300 to like 900 overnight, and that to me, I've never, I've done a lot of things, but that has never happened. And that I mean, there's a lot of love for the Shadowhunters series. There's a lot of love for the books, but we didn't. I honestly say, for me, I almost for Jordan, but I did not know how much until that happened. And then it wasn't just the Twitter following. It's just the way you guys interacted with us, and the way that you were constantly talking to us, and I had a lot of fun tweeting with you guys as Pangborn, and just kind of becoming part of this world. It was vast, and there's just a lot of love there. The second best part was professionalism on set, getting to work with G, and the third, and I'd say the best for last, was meeting Mr. Jordan over here and getting a friend that we had our backs were back on set. We didn't know each other before this, but having each other's back on set, and just kind of being there for each other. There was ups and downs, mostly ups, but some downs as well, and we walked through them, together, and it was pretty awesome. And this is not a fake thing. This is a real thing you're saying. So
sentimental.
Yeah. All right, shut it down. You go. Top that shit, buddy.
Well, I will disagree with Curtis on one thing. We didn't walk through the ups and downs. We pole vaulted over them with ferocity.
Yes.
You know what? Honestly, at the risk of going second in cases like this, you kind of mimic or regurgitate what the person before you had said. But first and foremost, and Curtis is very, very much an example of this for me. When I found out that I was lucky enough to be a part of Shadowhunters, we had gone through, probably over the course of 6 to 7 months of filming the first season. It wasn't until just before the series premiere that I actually got a Twitter account and made my presence on social media known to any regard. And that is due into a large part because of this guy right here. And much like his experiences, he would often tell me, and I've said this before in interviews, like I had never read the books. I saw the first movie, and I kind of had a loose understanding of the passion that you guys have for this. And Curtis was saying, you gotta get on Twitter, you gotta get on Instagram, you gotta, start communicating with the fans. And once I finally did, everything he just said totally crystallized. You guys are why we're here. First and foremost, and period, at the end of that conversation, or sentence. Second most favorite would be working with, the talented crew that we had, cast and crew.
That's awesome.
Outside of this guy right here, cast and crew was the most memorable experience for me. Steve Luchescu, our stunt coordinator, keeping us safe and making us look badass the whole time was absolutely phenomenal.
We looked so good.
We did, and who also
for that scene.
I can't remember your stunt double's name, but mine, who helped.
That one was mine, yeah, but yours was...
Brooke Jones. Brooke Jones, who helped me look amazing and capable of doing crazy stuff that I would love to do, but normally, I don't know if I could pull that off kind of thing.
I did all my own stunts.
You just
Zadwish.
This.
And finally, my best experience working on set was. All right,
No.
I've been riding his case all night.
Yes.
I'm gonna feed his ego
Thank you.
just this one last time.
Thank you. I'm so
Curtis?
awesome. I'm very awesome. Yes.
You ranked number 3 out of my best experiences.
Like not or like 3's the best.
on Shadowhunters.
Right. Thank you.
Right here. This
good.
guy.
This is good.
Number
This is where it gets weird.
3.
All right. So yeah. This
All
is good. All right. No more wine for him. So yeah, I think that's it for questions.
I think so.
What do you got?